Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, we're going to talk about karma. And, you know, everything is traveling, everything is passing, especially if it's got a vibration, so it's passing. So we're going to talk about that bitch karma for a second. Because karma is a dark being, a dark melanated being, like one of the real dark beings and shit like that. And karma can be a real bitch. That's why you have no other way to even think of it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a real energetic force. People don't even know why they even think about karma like that. But karma done been through so many realms of realities, so many ideas, then fucked so many spirits, then absorbed so many niggas' souls and fucked them right out of them. And I mean, high beings, high intellectual beings, like Elohim members, not no petty ass humans. I'm talking about some real shit right now. You know what I'm saying? She done shine through and came through in so many different ways that she done crossed so many people and so much population, because if she done been with so many Elohim gods, right? And then these Elohim gods got certain energy over so much of each population of each location of the world, right? Then that's why her influence is felt so heavily within all these religions and shit like that, like in all these populations and civilizations. She came in a real motherfucking way. But see, right now, man, karma don't give a fuck about you right now, man. Karma, she didn't elevate it, but she ain't had no motherfucking choice because she lost her motherfucking power. Now, reason why she lost her motherfucking power is due to the big reason of why we're going into this age of Aquarius right now. Because, you know what I'm saying? Look, like I told you, all these concepts and all these energy orbs and shit like that, and shit like that, just like when people want to talk about, you can't call everything a deity or whatever like that, then what the fuck is you in it for? Because that's what it really is. My channel is just explaining it to you. Like you had somebody saying that Kemet and stuff like that, and you have to look at them as concepts, and you can't look at them as deities, and it makes you a better person. No, it makes you a better person. It don't make me a better person. All right, I don't need that to make me a better person. I already know the shit. I know. If you feel like that is just a concept and it makes you a better person, then hopefully you die and come back as somebody who wasn't Kemet. Hopefully you come back in the past. I'm going to the future. And I'm trying to experience that in the present. Hopefully you attach your spirit and your soul, hopefully, because that's who you are right now. And you feel like that made you a better person, and that opened up to concepts. And here's the key word. See, words is, you have to understand words and understand it to set them aside from yourself. People don't know how to do that because they're so indoctrinated in language. So a person to be like, well, it helped me be a better person. Listen to what you're saying. You're saying that concept is you. So you saying that concept enlightened you to know that. So basically you needed that concept to reassure you. So you're taking on the energy of that concept. When me, I didn't need the energy source of that concept for me to come to that conclusion. So if I didn't need a source, so that means I went straight to the source and got my information. You needed that source to reawaken you. So you probably is that. You probably is my eye. You see what I'm saying? You just, when you say I reawoken myself, when this gave me that knowledge, oh, you reawoken yourself. You probably my eye who wrote this sigil here and wrote this information and made you come across certain people, places, and things and situations to make you realize, like, oh, this is what I know. This is me. And where you learned it from, that you probably that motherfucking person. You know, all kudos to you. I'm not a part of that system though. That's not me. That's not my realm of reality. That's not I'm creating some other shit. You see what I'm saying? But when we want to talk about is the basic situation, like we was talking about karma and shit, like, see, karma lost her motherfucking power. You know what I'm saying? And how karma lost her motherfucking power? Because of the situation that we're in right now. See, karma is she's a female already, so she's in the yin realm, so she's a dark energy. So for her to even play out as externally in your life, she needs some type of light, some type of energetic force, something that somebody's paying attention to, because she's in the dark. And the reason why she lost a lot of her power is because now we're in the age of Aquarius and we're not in the age of Pisces no more. See, Pisces is a water sign, so it's dealing with the yin realm. right? And since the light was coming from that yin realm energy, she was able to access a lot of, she was fucking a lot of demigods and things of that nature, so that allowed her to have a lot of influence in smaller circles, in smaller spaces within spaces. You see what I'm saying? But now we in the age of Aquarius, a lot of light had got shined on that. So a lot of those lights that she was clinging on to be an influence, she can't utilize those lights anymore, because people have went into the dark and created their own lights now, because we're in the age of Aquarius. So these lights is things like religion, education, and shit like that. So if everybody is not being shot by those kind of lights no more, like the planetary energies is away from those kind of lights. We're leaving the age of Pisces and we're getting into other lights. So we're shining in information lights and things of that nature. So the information and the sound and the shit that we're receiving now is like, and then air is yang. So it's bringing light to darkness. So all those dark aspects that karma that was in the loop and has to fade, because people are seeing those beliefs and those things that she was clinging on to as spoofs and things of that nature. So she can't even utilize it. Like for an example, something like a smaller circle within a circle. Say you got religion, right? And then you got certain things in religion that tell you not to do something, right? And say you do it, and then your parent or somebody around you go look at you, and then something happened to you. Now, whatever happened to you I highly doubt it was related to that circumstances, but this is what they'll do. Whatever happened to you, right? They'll say, see, this is the reason why this happened to you, right? And see, since karma come from, she's a female in a yin energy, and we know the yin energy is round. She come from things that can go round, so her energy is bringing circumstances and bringing situations and absorbing people's souls and things of that nature, and bringing circumstances back round. That's how she take people's souls and stuff like that. So in these realms of realities, she was able to dive into spaces and realms of realities within spaces and realms of realities. But see, that was more in the age of Pisces. People are not even clinging on to religion things no more. If you do something that people don't even do that nowadays, be like, oh, see, that's the reason that happened, because this gonna happen and now you're gonna go to hell. She can't even work through those kind of lights no more. So now she's elevated, but she's still here. She just lost power. So she just work on a higher metaphysic realm. So if you're a person who's still 3D, still living in 3D realm of reality, you need to even get out of that concept, because karma don't even exist in that realm of reality no more. Not in this age right now. The age have elevated, it has ascended to the 5D. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even on 4D no more. We in 5D. So if you still live in a 3D and slightly a 4D realm of reality, karma don't even exist in that realm of reality no more. She can't even find lights to come into spaces within the spaces. So her spaces and her circle realm, her circumstance is broader now. It's broader. So what I mean by that now is the only thing you got to do is the energy orb of karma is not that strong within these lower spaces and these lower chakras anymore. So all you got to do is change your vibration, change your soul, change your emotional stance on something, and you won't experience karma. You won't experience that bitch. For an example, you can kill somebody. I'm not saying to go on to kill somebody. I'm not saying go kill somebody or shit like that though. But you know, back in the age of Pisces, it was heavily things like people would turn themselves in based upon the religious or the ideas that they got from spirits to make them feel regret and worry and shit, to the point that turn themselves in. You ain't gonna get none of that nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Not from these age groups and shit like that. I ain't gonna say kill nobody, but look, this is the example I'm giving. You could kill somebody, right? You could be living in a certain vibration, right? And kill somebody, right? As long as you change your vibration after you kill somebody, you won't receive the karmic influence from that, because she's broader now. She can't work within realms now. So she's outer now. So basically the only way you can get affected by the karma wave is being on the larger karmic wave spectrum. So you got to be vibrating in a certain vibration for a long time. So for an example, if you are a person who hang with a group of people that you don't need to be hanging with, and you're vibrating on the same level as they're vibrating with for a long period of time, then not only you're catching, it's not like you're catching your own karma, you may be catching karma from that whole vibration right now. She's more broader. That's just like if you're a person who want to join a gang. Your gang may not be shit compared to a gang in California. But if you get killed and something happened to you, and you didn't even do nothing that was gang affiliated yet, it was because you caught the karmic wave of that whole vibration. So if you was in that whole vibrational wave and you didn't change your vibration, then now you're gonna catch karma from that whole energetic wave from a generation standpoint. You see what I'm saying? So right now, the karma, she don't give a fuck about you personally. But if you tie yourself to old concepts or old theologies that she can, or if you tie yourself to some new shit that you trying to be a part of, that's the only way you can receive karma. And a lot of times the karma you be receiving is not even from your own. It be from other people who create a big energy and energy forces into that vibration or whatever you're vibrating on. It's as simple as that. That's why we in the realm of reality and the illusion of followers right now. Like the best rappers and things of that nature right now is gimmick rappers, mimic rappers, rappers who are clones, who clone other rappers. This is why that's more popular right now. You know why? Because karma is on a bigger energy scale right now. So karma can work positively and good. I mean and bad. So if you jump on a wave and you vibrate on the same level as a bunch of other people is vibrating going, then you would even catch karma responses from someone else's energy and spirit in that vibration who's not even you, because you're catching all the karma from that whole wave. So say if you come out trying to act like your favorite rapper or something like that, you got a chance of getting famous because you'll start catching some of the karma that they catch. If it's a positive karma, you'll start catching the positive karma wave in them, and you'll be looked at you'll be just accepted as the person you're mimicking, because karma is on a bigger scale right now. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. So all you got to do is change your vibrations right now. You won't receive karmic waves. You could dive in a vibration, right, and do something to somebody and do something, right. And all you got to do is leave and change your emotional stance on something, change your feeling, change your vibration on that. Start doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And every day, and you won't receive the karma from that vibration you was just in, because it's a small circle. It's only a small circumstance, a small situation. So karma can't come through those little lights no more, because it's little to no energies in those, because there's no big perception lights that she could cling on to be able to utilize that energy. You see what I'm saying? So karma exists on a larger scale right now. She don't even necessarily give a fuck about you. But be careful what you attaching your vibration to who you're vibrating with, because you can start catching karma shit that's not even your karma debt. You'll be catching other people's karma debt, because karma is on a bigger scale. So she's carrying generational wave karma debts and positive attributes also. So keep that in mind. Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. Goddamn air. Karma has elevated with the rest of us. Hee hee, that bitch.